Right. As for Elon on his latest rant about women's rights, let me explain something to you that everybody is too scared to say to your face. When you hear yourself go against someone's human rights, when you hear yourself say, I know what's better for their body than they do, I know what's better for their future than they do, understand you are speaking fear, total fear. It got done to your father, it got done to his father. Um, the more violent someone is, excuse me, it's fear. So when you think when you're standing up and saying, "Oh, until a fetus can be grown outside the womb, reel it in, honey, reel it in. You sound perverted. Step back from the womb. Don't worry about my womb. Don't worry. You can don't worry about someone else's body. It's perverted. It's sick. In your head, you're a sex god. If only you knew how you sounded. You sound so far displaced from making love. To you, it's a territory, and you're going to invade that territory, and then you're going to decide what happens. Well, if you feel like that, then every woman that you invade, why aren't you staying with her afterwards? Because you want to hang around, you want to see if they're pregnant or not. And then if they're pregnant, well, you're going to be, you're going to give that child a name, you're going to give that child a future. How many women have you had, and how many children have you had? I'm just kind of interested. The rant where you thought you sounded so intelligent, you sounded like a dirty old man, like the rest of them. And it comes across as really closeted gay. When you look at the two parties, you've got one side, yeah, we accept everyone for how they are, glorious colours and a lot of camp um, body language. On the other side, it's just suppressed homosexuality and very untouched and uncared for and very feared wives and very sickly looking children, because as you you are aware, the, the homosexual father will beat that mother up. So basically, what you did was you have sexual issues. Well, I've not met anyone that doesn't have sexual issues. It's because the way that we listen and we decide we're even going to have fear there. That was embarrassing. I'm looking at the camera. That was embarrassing. Standing there saying you're going to take women's rights. No way are you going to put your hand up and vote for a girl that's being raped by her father and you want that child. There's no goblin, there's no entity that goes, yeah, well, I think I'll have that body. No, that entity is going to be smart and it's going to wait for another body, isn't it? The whatever is going on. Oh, I had a bad childhood. My father hated me. Oh my God. Well, of course they did. They're going through the same shit that it's family lines. They attack us all. But you don't stand up in front of the world. Trump comes across as quite homosexual. Sorry, honey, you do. The wife that goes round all busty, she's untouched. All of it. Even she comes across as kind of like a closeted, trolly transgender. I'm sorry. Oh, I thought you knew. Um, it comes across as nervy, but the bottom line is to remember this. When you hear yourself say, I know better than that person, I can think for that person, and they've got rights, and the state believes that they can look after themselves, and there's no issues around them. You're standing there saying, I was feared as a child. I'm I won't acknowledge what my father went through to become that person. I won't acknowledge I'm it's all about me, and I'm putting my shit on complete strangers. When you said, oh, but a fetus, it's like, oh, ugh, none of that. Tone those words down. You'll next be talking ovaries. Like, ugh. A woman can stand up and say, it's like if I stood up and said about sperm, you would cringe. You would say, what are you doing? You're being invasive, invading. So you really came across, and Trump has this thing. He likes to laugh at people's faces. And so he did the young man to your face. Trump has a list of people that he wants to get. And I think that he should, you know, I'm, I'm, I've said all I can say with Trump. Well, I'm done. I'm done with it all. So you're going to step back from a woman's body because you're not the father that fucks the daughter to have that grandchild, are you? No, of course you're not. You're not, are you?